No one ever wants to receive notice that a complaint has been filed with them with the Department of Insurance. If you've received such a letter, you may have questions about the procedures involved and what the possible results are. The procedures before the Department's Agent Services Division follow some general steps. First, of course, you're required to respond. And after they receive your response, they may schedule an informal interview or conference to discuss any concerns. As a result of that conference, they may either decide to dismiss the complaint or propose a voluntary settlement agreement. If you're not able to reach a voluntary settlement agreement, the matter will be referred for a formal hearing before the department's hearing officer at a later date. After a formal hearing, the department's hearing officer may enter an order either dismissing the matter, revoking or suspending your license, or imposing a monetary penalty. You may also have received a letter from the department denying your application or reinstatement petition. If so, you may have questions about what that means and what the procedures are. What it means is that the Agent Services Division has made an initial determination that you're not qualified to be licensed. You have the option of requesting a review conference. If you do, at the review conference, there will be a discussion about your application and a determination about whether that initial review was reasonable. After the review conference, the division can either uphold the denial or grant your application. If the denial is upheld, you have the option to request a formal hearing before the department's hearing officer. If you've received a letter of complaint or a denial letter, you may be wondering whether you need to hire an attorney or a law firm. I'm Doug Brocker, and our firm regularly represents insurance professionals like you in both informal and formal proceedings before the department. We have a good working relationship with the department and often can work out a resolution and avoid the need for a formal hearing. There are two reasons to consider hiring an attorney with experience before the department at the initial stages. First, representation at the initial stages is typically much less expensive and a much more cost-effective way of protecting your investment as an insurance professional. It's also typically the best opportunity we have to achieve a satisfactory or favorable result. There's more detailed information about the department and its procedures on our firm website, and I encourage you to review it for additional information. There's also a section discussing whether you need to hire an attorney, and if so, how to go about selecting one. If you prefer to set up an initial individual consultation with a lawyer at our firm, you can either submit an inquiry through our website contact page or call the main number and ask for the firm administrator. We typically can conduct initial consultations either by phone or in person, depending on your preference.